Hello everyone, welcome to Ajiro Tech. So in this video we're going to be looking at the CIE IGCSE Information and Communication Technology. The course code is 0417. Paper 2, Data Manipulation, October-November 2022, which was the paper that was written a few months ago as of the time of this recording. Okay, so let's go ahead to database. Okay, database is right here. Okay, so tax 3 database. You're not going to prepare some reports using a suitable database package. Import the file N2202 skippers. So let me import it. So I'm going to open my access and I'm going to create a blank database. Okay, just call this Ajiro NDDB. Let me call this okay, November 2022. I'm going to browse the directory to where I want to save it. Just have a feeler, I can just save everything I want to save it. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna save it here. Okay, and I'm going to create the database. Alright, so I'm going to just close this, and right here I'm going to click on external data, new data source. Since it's a CSV, it's a text file, although some system works with Excel, so obviously you have to save it in Excel and import it. Okay, so I'm going to browse for where it is. I'm just going to quickly browse for where it is. Okay, move here. Okay, skippers right here, open. Okay, it has to be on delimiters. It has to be, is a comma, CSV comma separated value. I'm going to check this. The first row contain field name. You can decide to do all your modifications here, but I'm just want to click on next to where I can just do everything both. Okay, using these field names and data types. So of course we're just going to quickly check. Click on advanced to check. Skipper name is text. Year of birth is long integer, fine. The yard name text. Yard name to skip gender is text. Okay, handicap is number and it's going to be in 4 decimal places. Okay, group is text. Then the race, I'm just put it here. The race numbers are okay. I think I see point as well. Okay, yep, I think we're good to go. So I'm just going to click on OK. Okay, what else? Set sale number as primary key. So I'm going to set the sale number right here as primary key. Okay, because obviously this is unique. Next, anything else? Save the data and finish. I'm going to close this, and there we have it. I'm just going to adjust it. Close this. Going to adjust it. Okay. Okay, adjust it. Handicap is going to be 4 decimal places, and I'm just going to work on that. Okay, just trying to adjust everything. Now I'm going to switch this. I can do this, switch this, click on home and switch to design view. Okay, then right here on handicap, handicap is 4 decimal places. Right here on format, I'm just going to make this a standard and I'm going to switch decimal places. Auto means it's going to just pick it automatically to know which is this, but I'm just going to make it a default to 4 decimal places because that's what it needs to be. And then I can save this work and I can switch to datasheet view. Now if we come here, you see that it is now in 4 decimal places. Okay, all right, import the file. So I'm just going to save and close. So I'll click it on external data, click data source, new data source, from file to text file. I'm going to browse. Automatically I've sent this directory here. So N2202 class right here, open. Okay, next, new, first row contain field names. Okay, next, I will make my modifications here. Do we need to do that? Yeah, use these field names and data types. So let's check. The yard class to all type is text. Okay, um, crew. Okay, hall, beam and sales area. Obviously it's decimal, that's why it's double. If you remember your data types, we have numeric, decimal, right? So obviously in assets we see it as double. Okay, so 3 of them is decimal. Okay, I'm going to set the class code as the primary key. So okay, everything looks good. Usually the only thing we change most time are booleans. Okay, and then we don't have a boolean, so I'm going to change the class code. Okay, class code as primary key. All right, next, finish, close. I'm going to quickly, let me open this, switch this to design view, and I think the hall to sales area is in 2 decimal places, so I'm just going to make it standard. That is going to be standard, means I want it to be 2 decimal places across board. Okay, I'm going to do the same here. Okay, 2 decimal places in the whole sales area. It's going to be 2 decimal places. Okay, so this means this is what is going to store, this is what is going to display. Like I said, the class code. Yes, so I'm going to quickly save and I'm going to switch to datasheet view. Okay, just to adjust it that all the records are clearly shown. Okay, the crew. Okay, take screenshot evidence of the table structure showing the primary keys, the field names and data type. Okay, so let's do that. So I'm going to switch this to design view and I'm going to take the screenshot showing the primary key, okay, the field names and of course the data types. Okay, I'm just going to click my Windows icon, type the snipping tool. I love snipping tool a lot. It's easier for me to just get everything in one place. Okay, and I'm just going to open the evidence document that I've created. Okay, this is going to be where evidence what 4. Okay, obviously I'm going to put it side by side so it makes it easier for me. Okay, I'm just going to close. Yes, I have to save changes. Okay, close this, open this, right? Switch to design view. Obviously this is very long, so think what I can do right now, because my system is small, um, think what I can do right now is this. Okay, let me just open this and switch this. Probably I'm going to have to take it. I'll probably have to take it twice because just thinking if I could. Okay, I'm just going to take it twice. You know. So let me. Okay, and so obviously I'm going to paste this under, and the second one I'm just going to attach it under as well. Just move this. So I think it's just raise 4, and so I'm just going to do this. Okay. Oh, yes, that's oddly perfect. Okay. Uh, all right. Okay, so let's go ahead. Okay, and that's 5 marks, guys. Now create a one-to-many relationship. So let's create the relationship. Okay, click on database tools, relationships. I'm going to add them here. Add it. Then I'm going to close. Okay. Between the class code and class in this keeper table. Okay. Okay. Take screenshot evidence showing the fields and type of relationship. Place this in your evidence document. So apparently what they want to see is the fields here, and of course the type of relationship, which is one-to-many. But I'm just going to take everything. Okay, so they just know. But when you have the relationship to be more, invariably you can just take only the relationship. Okay, just only this. Like if you're having 3 fields, you're showing the relationship, you can just take that. All right, so let me just do this. Okay, so evidence 5. Okay, I'm just going to click on file, click on save, and that's 1 mark, guys. Now enter the following details as a new record. Save, close. Now if we check here, you see that in the class, because we showed this to the class, right, in the class table. Let's go back again and check. So obviously this was the primary key. We use this to link the foreign key, right? So obviously in the class you have this in this. Okay, yeah, so your foreign key is now the records of in this table will now be in the class, is now being linked to this table. Okay, so you understand how it works. Okay, so we have them here now in the skipper. These are the skippers for this particular class. Okay, all right, now we are adding the following details as a new record in the skipper table. Now I'm going to close this and open the skipper table. Now right here, okay, I'm going to click on blank record. Okay, I'm going to add the following. What I'm going to do right now is this. Going to do this and of course do this. So I'm just going to copy the skipper name. Okay, copy the yard name. Make copy. Okay, class, sale number, nationality, skipper gender is a female, handicap. You see why it's in 4 decimal places. So if apparently if you've not done that, then you might have some errors there. The group is blue. Just have to be careful, guys. The race number is 3 and is 12 and is 13 and is 4 and is 32. Okay, yes, so we're done. Just going to save this and close. Okay, check your data's entry for errors, save the details. We've done that, and that's 2 marks, guys. If you want to check where this is found, now we could do this. Okay, let me do this. If you want to check where this has been stored, you click here. I think we can just pin this. Probably the yard name. We could use nationality and see what happens. I'm going to click on home and click on found. So I'm going to click on SHN. So let's find those people. Nationality as a female. So I think I've seen it. So Wayne Chan, 1950. CVL. Okay, so it's in 67 records. Okay, just in case you're just wondering where did it all go to. So that's where it has been sorted. Okay, so that's one way to find out, to find records. Okay, so let's go ahead. Using fields from both tables. Okay, let me close. We're going to the query part. So I'm going to click on create from both tables. Produce a tabular report that now when you see that using field from both tables, the first thing you do is you do your query before your report, right? So let's do that. Show only fields. So I'm going to click on my query wizard, simple query, and then we have this. So we have the skipper name. Double click on it to get it selected field. Nationality, the yard class, okay, so probably is in class, hall type, sales area, hall M, beam M, and points. It's very important when you're creating your report that they be in this order. Very, very important, else you're going to lose some marks for it. Okay, so we have the skipper name, nationality, the yard class, the hall type, sales area, M2, hall, beam, and point. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, next. The name of the report is also going to be the name of the query. So include the text top females results. So you're expecting that the query is going to contain, the criteria is also going to contain gender to be females only. Okay, so we have this, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this lies with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's run some criteria and let's see what happens. Hall type is multi-hall. Copy. So right here, I'm going to click on home and switch this to design view. Because the relationship has been created, it's going to show in this manner. Okay. So the hall type is multi-hall. Now, is means equals to, right? Right, equals to. So you could do equals to, or you could just type it like that. Whichever one is going to run. And please run your query one at a time. Your criteria, run it one at a time. Please, it is very important that all these criteria have been given. You run those queries one time, one at a time. Okay. So I'm going to run it. So now we have 118 records. The gender is female. Skip gender is female. Obviously, in exam you have to type it. Okay. Skip gender. Now there is no gender here. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring out this field, but we're not going to show it. Okay, because if you check here, there is no gender and neither is here. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring this, right? And this is why it's important to create a relationship. If you don't create a relationship, you can't have this. So we're going to move this here. Okay, and we're going to type female, and now we're going to run. Now we're going to have how many records? 55 records, and they are all females. Now we're going to go back to design view and we're going to uncheck this. Okay, and we're going to run it. So at the end of the day, we're still having the fields that are in this order, but with the lesser records. Let's see. The point is 30 or less. So it is 30 or less. Okay, so let's go switch to design view. That is less than or equals to 30 or less. Okay, so I'm going to run it. At the end of the day, we have 30 records, and this is looking good. Don't you think so? Okay, so I think usually there are two things you do in the design in the query. You're either creating a new field or you're running criteria. So these are basically for database. That is what you do. Okay, so I think we're just running only criteria. So yeah, is it good in the office? Okay, so let me save, and now let me close. Now I'm going to create the report. So I'm going to go to report wizard and go to my query and move everything the way it is. Okay, so sort the data into ascending order of yard class. Now another thing is do not group the data. So this is an ungrouped data. This is a group data, so you have to know the difference. This is ungrouped, so ensure that it is ungrouped. Very, very important. Okay, ascending order of the yard class, okay, and descending order of points. Okay, it's going to be in descending order, ascending order of yard class and descending order of points. Okay, next, what orientation is it having? Has a page orientation of portrait. So the orientation here is portrait. Now for reports they are tabular, for forms they are columnar. Okay, know the difference. um okay, I'm just going to copy this. Include the test, top female result, multi-hall result as the title display in a larger font size at the top of the page. So we're going to get to that in a minute. So I'm going to remove this. Now for some reason, if yours is not showing this, you can always rename it. Okay, very important. I'm going to preview the result, preview my design to see how it looks like. Okay, it's not looking well, so I'm just going to switch to layout view. Now I'm going to click here, go to format, and probably make this 28. Okay, and I'm probably going to make this sans serif. And make it black with a black text. Okay, probably bold it. Like I said, there's no extra result for this. Okay, I just feel like doing it. Now let's sort this. Let's put this in this order. Okay, real quick. So skipper name. So I'm just hold my control, and then you do this. I'm just the yard class falls under where makes to make it easier. The yard class falls under before hall type. For hall type, so it falls under here. Okay, skipper name on the other. I'm going to hold my control to select the feed name and the records and move it like this gently. Okay, next, nationality. So for points, where do they fall under? For points, they fall under, which is the last one. Okay, so I can just use my arrow key to move it, and for nationality I'm using my arrow key, sorry, undo. Very important that they are moved together. Okay, okay, nationality, the yard class. So we have skipper name, nationality, the yard class. Hold my control. Okay, what else? Hall type. You know that point is the last one, so okay, do this. And then we have hall type. We have the sales. So the three of them. And I'm going to use my arrow right to move it just to save time. And I'm just going to put this. Okay, I can just change it to, I just want all of them to be there. Okay, all of them to be left aligned. Make this left aligned as well. Okay, okay. So I think this is good to go. Yep, so we have the skipper name, nationality, the yard class, hull type, says, area, okay, hull, beam, and points. Okay, so yes, fit on a single page with no page. It fits on a single page with no page number displayed. Okay, so no page number displayed. So I'm just going to click on home, switch it to design view, delete, no page number displayed. Calculate. Okay, so let me switch this to layout view. Calculate the lowest point value and place this um, below the point column at the end of the report. Okay, so we're going to calculate the lowest point value. Now when we talk about the lowest point scores to the left of, okay, when we talk about the lowest point value, we're talking about from this given range we want to see the lowest. Okay, and if you're talking about the highest, we won't see the highest point. That's just what they're talking about. So what we're going to do is we're going to select this, then go to report layout design. Under here we're going to do the minimum, right? And what is the lowest point? 11. Okay, so calculate, we've done that, and it's placed below the point column. Okay, very important. Has a label lowest point score, copy to the left of this value. So I'm going to switch to design view. Okay, at the end of the report, yes, so it's in the report, it's right here on the report footer. Okay, I'm just going to click here and get my label. To the left of this value. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to, okay, I think I can do this as well. Has your name, center number, candidate number on the report. Okay, so I'm going to click on my labels and I'm going to put this here on the report. So it could be in the page footer, it could be in the report footer, whichever one. So I have child nd comma en 017 comma 2023. Okay, I can click on format, make it 14. Okay, bold it as well. There is no crime to do this. You can put this right align. The most important thing that it has your name, center number, candidate number on the report. Okay, so right here on home, I'm going to switch to the layout view. Okay, just going to adjust this a bit. Okay, I can click on format, bold it. Okay, black text, bold it. Okay, what else? Save and print your report. Okay, click on home, switch this to, you can actually do it here, right? So whichever one you want to do, just right click and you can do it here. So let me just do it here. Okay, so let me switch to print preview rather. Yeah. No. I noticed something is okay. So let me see. So let me go to layout view real quick. Okay, so I have to move this. This is why it's important to always check. Very important to always check that nothing is cutting off, everything is showing. Very important. Okay, so this is as well, my name is not showing well, so I have to adjust that. Okay, print preview is important to always okay, to always check. Nothing was said about the date, so you can actually leave it there. The only thing they don't want to see is that they don't want to see um, no page number. Okay, so yep, we're good to go. Yes, let me print it real quick. Please always print your work to PDF. Very important. Always print it to PDF. And I'm going to tell you why it is important right here in this video. Okay, so this is going to be my printout too. I want to check it's going to take me, let me just look for it. Okay, this is going to be my printout too. Okay, take screenshot evidence showing the database formula used to calculate the lowest point value, which is the lowest, right? Place this in your evidence document, and this is going to be evidence 6. So let's go back, and I'm going to cancel. Okay, right here on my design. Now I want this to show, so I'm just going to move this a bit. Okay, just gonna move this a bit. I want the formulas to show. Okay, so I'll come here and take snip tool. All right, and I'm going to place this where in evidence 6. Okay, I can do this because I want it to be very clear. I'm not taking chances. Okay, going to save it. Now I can do it. Just really undo it so it doesn't spoil the work. Okay, so layout. Let's see the print preview. Okay, okay, yes, I'm going to save. So this is 11 marks. So we'll have another one right here. Using fields from both table. So we're going to produce another one. close, create another query. So using field for both table, produce a tabular report. Okay, so let's produce this with all this right here. Simple query. Please don't tamper with the queries. Very, very important. Right? We're creating a new one. So let's put in this order. Skipper name, the year of birth, okay, sales number, the yard name, okay, so okay, so it's right here. Make the yard class obviously is at the class table. Group, is it age group or group? Group, so they are specific. Yep, this is it here. So you just need to handicap points and new points. Okay, so I think this is let's just count. This is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, 9 right there. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, what is going to be the title? Include the text morning waves results. Copy. Okay, 419 records. So let's do we create the field of one to create. Let's run the criteria first. Okay, the yard name contains the text son. Now we've talked about wildcard. So what are wildcard? Wildcard, we have about, let me just mention them. Okay, the first one we have here is the one that begins. So obviously we have son asterisk, and this is starting, and then we have son asterisk, and this is ending. Then we have son, and this is in between, includes. Okay, and we have not include or whatever. So yeah, not include or not son. Okay, so these are the wildcards we have. It's important that you know them. Very, very important that you do. Okay, so let me check this. So the yard name contains the text son. So I'm just going to copy this, the yard name. Okay, so I'm going to click on home, switch to design view. So contains, we're going to run it. So we have 76 now. In each of them we have son. The group is blue or red. Now, meaning blue or red means there are just two possible values, either a blue or a red. So I'm going to switch to design view. Now under group, I'm going to just paste it like this, blue or red. Okay, so we have 42 records. Now let's create a new field, which is contain a new field called new points. This is calculated at runtime to multiply points by handicap. Okay, so let's switch to design view. So we'll create it here. So right here, okay, and we're going to click on the builder, right? And now let's look for it. It's going to multiply points. So we have points here, multiply, handicap, okay, and we're going to click OK. Now in this expression 1, right here you see expression 1, I'm going to copy this new points, copy, okay, and I'm going to run it. So this is the new point, okay. Format this field to display as an integer. Now it needs to be displayed as an integer, so I'm going to switch to design view. Right here I'm going to go to property sheet. The format is going to be standard, and decimal places is going to be 0. Now I'm going to run it. Now we have it as an integer, okay, which is a whole number. Okay, all right, I think we are done with the queries, so let's create the report. So I'm going to save this. I'm going to save, very important, and I'm going to close. Click on create the report wizard. I'm going to move this query called morning wave results. It has a new field there. Next, now they said do not group the data, so this is on group, so leave it like that. Next, next, what are we sorting? Sort the data into ascending order of the yard name, ascending order of yard name. So any other sorting? Okay, nope. Landscape. Okay, so next, the title is going to be this. Now guys, another thing in exam I want to tell you is, please, if this is going to confuse you, please, as much as possible, always check the ones you have answered. Very, very important. Always check it. Some in my previous videos I normally do this to just highlight the ones, but I'm just careful, so it's important you do that, okay, so you don't miss anything. So right now I'm just going to sort it first. I'm going to switch to the layout view, and is displayed as a larger font size at the top of the page. Okay, so I'll click this, go to format. I think I'll make this 28. Okay, I'm going to make it sans serif, bold it, change it to a black text. There's no crime in that. Okay, all right, so let me sort it. So obviously we did this with the yard name, so the yard name falls under before make. What do I say make? So I'm going to move this here, so that makes it super easy for me. So I'm going to do this and move it. Okay, so obviously I can move this, move this, move this, move this, move this. Okay, just like glass, you got that to life. Click on format, write a line, both for the heading and also for the record. Just give a little space. Use your arrow keys to just move. Now this shows that the content in this field is more than what the cell can hold, so you just have to adjust it. It's going to make you write a line. Okay. All right. So I think we have this. Okay. Fit on a single page wide and prints on 2 pages only. Okay. So so let's check skipper name, year of birth, sales number, a yard name, make, a yard class, group, handicap points, and yeah. So are we solving anything? No, we are not solving. Okay. So I'm going to click here. Your name must be there. Yes, know that. Display only your name only. Okay, let's check the other one. Did this display? Okay, has your name. Okay, yeah. Display only your name, center number, and candidate number in the footer, so it appears in the same position on every page. So let's do that. Switch to design view, and I'm going to take off everything here. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you. Okay, the label right here. I'm going to make it central. So Ajiro ND, comma, AN 017, comma 2023. I'm going to click on format. No worries. Make it center. Make it 14. There's no crime in that. Make it black, bold. Like I said, you have not committed any crime to do this, and you will not be marked down. Okay, so yes, save. Your page footer is different from your report footer. Page footer, it appears on every page. There are 4 pages, it's going to appear on the 4 pages. Okay, and I'm just going to switch this to, let me check something in the footer. Okay, so they say in the footer. Okay, same position on every page. So I'm going to save, and I'm going to go to print preview. Okay, they say it has this on 2 pages only. Okay, two and print on 2 pages only, so it's 2 pages. Okay, and everything looks good, nothing is overlapping. Yes, nothing is overlapping. Let me just close this. The yard class seems to be to layout view. Okay, save, print preview. Okay, so yes, 2 pages, and we're looking good. um Now I just want to explain something here. Now this is your page headers. This is where the headings is, and this is where your details. Your details are where the records are. Your records are very important. So your headers are going to appear on every page, okay? And the new records are going to be appearing in that sequence, okay? Very, very important that you know this. Okay, so yep, I think we're good to go. So let's this is going to be what, print out 3, save and print out 3. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to print the work. This is good. Please print it to PDF. Now I said I'm going to show you why it's important to print to PDF, and I'm going to do it now. Now we are done with this. So we are done with database. Okay, so let's go to our work. I think it's right here. Okay, so yes, so this is printout 2. It's important for you to print it to PDF, and you can go through it yourself before you give it to the teacher, before you submit your work, so that in case there's any error, you can handle it, because the teachers are not going to do anything. The tech support or the IT support that is there printing your work is not going to do anything on anything. It's going to print it the way it is. So it's important that you put it in PDF so that you can have a preview of your work before you submit. And usually when you do the print preview, you can see some errors that probably you missed. Okay, it's very important to go through your questions to ensure that it is looking to your liking. Okay, so thank you so much for staying with me, and please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Do well to subscribe. It has a whole ton of materials, and trust me, you'll be glad that you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Okay, and thank you for watching. Don't just watch, please practice along with it. Practice. It's very important you practice so you get better. Okay, practice makes perfect, and perfect practice gives you an astounding result. Okay, I want to see those A stars, and thank you. See you next time. Bye.